start an opening statement for the first time, and any questions you all have.
A little more media than I'm used to in Richmond, Kentucky here, so good. No, I was very proud of our team. Thought we came out, played very hard. To be down 1 point with what, 4 or 5 minutes to go in the game, you can't ask for a whole lot more. I think we got a little bit tired. We got a couple people out. They'll be back soon, so that makes a difference. But we like our team. We feel like Tennessee, got to give them credit. I think making some big threes late. They've gone a little bit cold for the game from the three-point line, but be able to come up and make some big ones late in the game, I think made a difference, certainly. And we hopefully they get their best player back and can continue into the SEC. But for our team, that was a good effort, top to bottom. Very proud of how hard we played defensively. We were outsized at about every position, and like I said, we're missing some players, so we're excited to get everybody healthy, and we'll be on the road this Friday back to lovely state of Tennessee. So, any questions for me?
Coach, did Tennessee do anything different at the end of the game, or was it simply just making more shots?
Yeah, making shots is sometimes way overlooked in basketball. We try to analyze so many different ways of guarding ball screens and how you defend. But yeah, making shots is it comes down to shot making, and when they did that, that made the difference. No question.
For both players, obviously you didn't flinch playing here. It is a pretty historic stage. Just your experience playing here, and then how close y'all were to actually getting a win here.
Yeah, like you said, Tennessee is a very historic place with the Great League, Pat Summit, and everything. But like you said, at the end of the day, basketball is basketball for us, and that's the mentality, obviously, that we came out with, being down, like Coach said, and with 4 or 5 minutes to go. So I think just for us, it's just tightening up the little things, and once we get going, like at the conference time and things like that, being down by Tennessee, we have great chances later in the future.
Yeah, piggybacking on what Mari just said, just coming down, hitting our shots, just never giving up. Like, it's fun to play Tennessee. They're a great team. But at the end of the day, we had to make shots, and we played as a team very, very well. But there's some little things that we need to work on as a team as a whole.
Coach, turnovers were a problem for Tennessee. They had 22 tonight, and that's been kind of a problem for them. Was that an emphasis coming to the game to kind of put them under pressure and force them into some bad decisions?
I'm sorry, what did you say the first part?
The turnovers for Tennessee.
Yeah, I think for us, we do a pretty good job trying to turn over our opponents, and I know some of it is them trying to play without your best player, but I did feel like that gave us more opportunities. We had ended up getting more shots, even though we did get out rebounded, but I think the turnovers made a difference, and the free throws were pretty close. Tennessee had 6 more free throw attempts. Right.
Coach, obviously you agreed to come play here. I think that's twice now. Was that did you know Samantha Williams? Just how did this game come about?
Yes, Samantha and I was coaching at Morehead State against Samantha. Just kind of made it a little bit easier. I had always tried to play Tennessee when I was at Morehead State. It's a closer game to play, and with, as you mentioned, the tradition here is so great. You're going to play in front of a good crowd, and when you look to play a couple games a year against a top team, it just makes more sense. We're able to drive down today and drive back today, and it makes it a lot easier travel-wise. So that's I think a big part of it, and then of course Samantha being here helped as well.
You mentioned Tennessee's poor three-point shooting at the beginning of the game. Was that an emphasis to force them to take a lot of shots from beyond the arc?
Well, we started out in our man and just didn't feel real good where it was taking us, and once the zone was working, we just sort of stuck with it for the most part. So yeah, I think we knew covering the rim had to be our first goal, and if we could sag in and help on the post, we had to roll the dice on the 3-point line. Unfortunately, you know, the dice were rolling pretty good for us there until late in the fourth quarter, and then once they started making the threes, it kind of turned it for them.
Coach, coming from the game against the traditional strong opponent Tennessee, what can you take from this game as you move forward into conference play later in the year?
Obviously, we have a lot of respect. We knew Utah and Tennessee in the non-conference, we would get a big test, and Utah shot it very, very well against us. It was in Alaska, and we were even thinner in that particular game. So to come in here and play, you know, a true road game, I think has got to give us some confidence and see that, you know, our hard work is paying off, and just continue to build. We want to make a good run in our conference, and we've still got we've got 4 more games before conference play hits, and 3 of those are on this road swing that we have. So yeah, this should really help our confidence, and we've still got work to do. And at the end of the day, we're still a loss, but we're happy with where our program is and where this team is, and excited about the future of this team.
Does anybody have anything else?
For both players, just what do you take out of this game? I mean, you kept pace with Tennessee. You actually outscored them in 2 quarters. Just what do you take from this going forward?
Personally, what I would take is playing off 2 feet. I had a lot of turnovers late in the game because I was playing off 1, and so mostly just staying under control, and then as a team, just don't do individual things, just come together, and the more we come together, the more things worked out for us. So going forward, I just think sticking together as a team.
Yeah, I'm kind of going off of Brie. Really, like I said in the locker room, I feel like it was just the little things for us, like, you know, letting them have wide open threes in the quarter. Like, we know that's Tennessee's specialty, or travel, different things like that. So small things I feel like we can, you know, definitely tweak for the future. I feel like our things we definitely took out this game for sure.
Anything else? Thank you all.
Thank you.